rooms, and the task for the teachers was basically that they had to build a marshmallow tower, and they had to do it in the vicinity that they were stuck in, whatever group, like, color they were, and they had to do it with the amount of materials that we provided for them.
They had a certain amount of time to come up with a plan to build a marshmallow tower that was 2 feet tall.
We were really excited about the opportunity to have a few of us adults, but 8 young people go to teach 60 soon-to-be teachers.
There was an arbiter. The arbiter would give them the marshmallows and the toothpicks.
I played the role of the arbiter, or one of the arbiters in the game, along with Kanisha, a young person here.
And I was one of the head helpers, and so as the arbiters, they were the decision makers, and as the helper, I was supposed to be kind of in between them and the participants.
The groups were put into these little squares, and if they were to step out of their squares, they would be sent to the reflection room.
I thought I was getting more serious when helpers like started to call people out, and people started to get in trouble for things that were just like not even that big of a deal. Like if the red or green group was talking, then we would tell them to either keep it down or they had to go to the reflection room.
I treated people differently depending on, you know, who they were, what color they had on their name tag.
It allowed there to be confusion and vagueness, and that is something that students in the school system definitely experienced.
I was often the first person that people saw and got frustrated with, and I had to be like, oh, just doing my job. So I enjoyed it, but it was really difficult for me to treat people badly, even if it was just a game. I think afterwards I felt like I needed to apologize to people and say, I'm not really like this.
I guess most of us would feel like teachers, even though they're in their classroom, they're really like, they're on the outside looking in. We get judgment placed upon us because of how we look. And it sucks, so we gotta bring them into our world and let them see how it is.
And it was just crazy to see how a lot of teachers felt the same as us, and how they wanted to, like, they were kind of fighting the same cause we are. If you go to any school, I'm sure you'll see examples of everything we taught at that lesson. Like every day it happens. So I'm like, all you need to do is really just pay attention. There's plenty to be like seen and plenty to be fixed.
Most of the time, like, we misunderstand our teachers. Like when they get aggravated, like we always complain like, oh, it's the teachers, it's the teachers. Now, no, like sometimes it's like the teachers are trying their best to like provide for us, or like some teachers, they go out and spend their own money on supplies because the schools aren't giving it to them.
When you get those, when you listen to the voices of the youth, don't just hear, listen. There's a difference between hearing and listening. Listening is something that you can process, understand it, listen. You don't want to be used to being discriminated against. You want to live, you want to have equal opportunities just like everybody else.
Hi, I'm Kelly, and I'm one of the faculty members who has been coordinating this diversity series. And one of the things that I think has been really wonderful about what happened today is that you all got us involved. We were engaged and not just recipients of information. Everyone was kind of constructing their own understanding as we were going through the experience. So I want to thank all of you very much.